Well, I must be absolutely bonkers. I've just driven 30 miles down to the lake, got halfway along here, and it was like a monsoon. The roads were flooded, there's weather warnings out, and we've got big winds coming in again, and pouring rain. And it's been raining really heavily all last night and most of today. But back home in Brighton there was a bit of a gap in the weather, so I just chucked the gear in the car like I do, spur of the moment, and off I came. But as I say, I got halfway down here and got hit by a monsoon. I pulled into the car park, I got absolutely drenched just unlocking the gate to get in the car park. Sat in the car park for an hour in the pouring rain, wondering what the hell I was doing there. But it's eased off finally. After sitting in the car for an hour, it's just eased off. Now I don't know how long it's going to last, but it's eased off enough for me to get the waterproofs on and get down here. I've gone in lifebuoy swim. It's a little bit calmer in my usual corner down there, but look at this. This is a rarity for what's normally a busy Wednesday. There's my little corner down there. I might nip down there later, but I'll put some bait out there. But look, not a single person on the lake anywhere, which is hardly surprising. No seagulls either, so that's a bonus. But I'll give it a few hours. It'll be a right result if I got one. Well, would you believe it? I've seen one or two fish come up and take one or two mixers, cast into the area, and within 10 minutes one come up and took the hook bait. So that's a bit of luck. So it's worth sitting in the car and going through the horrible rain. Ooh, it looks a good fish too. Slow mover. Ooh, what we got? What we got? Come on, fishy. This is a definite 20, this is. There we go, come on. Come on, fella. Oh, brilliant! There's literally been two fish come up out there, and I've just nailed one of them. How about that? That's a 20, no question. Well, how about this then? Just had one in the horrendous conditions. I've only been here for like about 20 minutes and I've had one out of the waves already. Do you remember me talking to you about damaged tails and how they can regrow? Well, I caught this fish quite a few years ago and it had a completely broken top part to its tail, completely missing. Now over the years this has grown to what you can see now. Right, old warrior. Brilliant fight on the little lure rod again. So, happy days. Well, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it? And who would have thought on a day like this you could get them off the top? Now, not a lot of people would even bother trying to catch them off the top in weather like this. But look, I don't know if you can see that. There's a fish there, and there's a couple of fish out there. And I've only been here, what, half an hour now, so I'm quite confident in building the swim up. One fish attracts another, which attracts another, and so on. So it wouldn't surprise me if I get another one soon. In fact, there's a fish going right up to my bait out there at the moment. So even when it's wild and windy weather like this, you can still get them off the top. Well, I've only just cast it out. Put the other fish back. This is the first cast back out. And we're in again. Fish number 2. This is a smaller one. There you go. There's a low double, that one. Well, this weather's got them going all right, or I've got them going. No seagulls. I guess they can't fly because of the rain. They don't like wet feathers. So that's allowing me to keep the bait trickling in and build the swim up, and there's more and more fish arriving by the second. There's about 7 or 8 fish out there at the moment, and they're taking the bait, taking the mixers, and that's right close to my float, that is. So I'm sure I'm going to get another one. Looking good. Oh! I thought that was it then. It's got to go. It's got to go. Yep, we're in. Straight after the cast, that was. Splash it went. And up came the fish, bang. Double by the looks of it. Hey. Fish number 3. Nice scaly one. Probably about 15. What a stunner this one is. Absolutely flawless. It didn't look like it's ever been caught. Its mouth is perfect. Everything's perfect about this fish. Absolutely beautiful. I haven't weighed it yet, but I'll tell you what, it's an upper 20. Stunning fish. Beauty, absolute beauty. Look at that. Absolute stunner. Fault might stink as well. It's all over the place, this one. And the little lure rod as usual. Great battle. Very memorable trip, this one, and a memorable fish. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Flicked it out there. A few pouchfuls of chum mixers, and now we're feeding again. And within a couple of minutes, I'm in again. The surface absolutely erupted out there when the fish took, because there's about 6 or 7 fish feeding at the same time, and when this one got hooked, all the other 6 or 7 fish just exploded. I wish I'd got that on video, that would have been great. This one's come in pretty quick. So, oh, it's not a bad one. I thought he was ready again. God, strong fish. There you go. The little lure rod's done the business again. It's an upper double, pushing 20. I don't think it's quite 20. Oh, I don't know. It could be another 20. So that's 3 20s in 3 hours. Nice fish again. What about that then? Windy day down on the pit, but I'll tell you what, those fish are feeding like crazy this evening. Excellent. I'll get this one back. Well, this is mental. Every time I cast out, it's not out there for a couple of minutes, and a fish comes up and takes it. It's absolutely gone crazy. The fish are really up for it this evening. It's 7:30 now. I said I was going to pack up at 7, but the fish are just going mental out there. It's hard to it's hard to pack up and go when the fishing's this good. But I think I better call this the last one. It seems like an erratic double, this one. I don't think this is a particularly massive one. Might even be a common, the way it's darting about all over the place. Is it a common? It's darting about like a common. Yes, it is. I thought it might be, the way it was charging around. Yeah, lovely little common, look at that. There you go. If I look a bit dishevelled and tired, it's because I am. That was a hell of a session. It was virtually a Fisher chuck in the end. And excuse the camera if it's shaking, but my arms are so worn out. And I'm wet, I'm damp, I'm tired, I'm knackered, but I'm so happy. I've had a right good session today. 4 hours on the pit again. One rod. Bucket of dog biscuits, fishing on the surface as I always do, and as I still love it, as I've loved for 30 or 40 years now. My favourite type of fishing. And all the fish were on the same little yellow pineapple pop-up, which I kept casting back out and they kept taking, so unbelievable fishing. Anyway, it's about 7:45 now, and I've just cast the rod out one more time. You never know. I don't know if you can see out there, but look at them. They're still feeding like crazy out there. I reckon I could carry on catching them all evening and into the night if I wanted to. But I've done well. I've filled my boots. That's enough for me. So I'm calling it a day. Oh dear. Let's go in. It's going, look. There's another one. Oh no. Oh, I can't stop catching. Now what do? I'm holding the rod with one hand, and I'm holding the GoPro with the other. So excuse the noise and shuffling that's going to go in a minute, because I've got to somehow get this on my head. All right. Right, I think we're still recording. It really is a Fisher chuck. It's absolutely mental. Look at the fish out there. Right, the only way to pack up is to not cast out again. Crikey, this one's going for it. Oh, I'm in danger of losing this one in the pads. Oh. Don't get much closer than that. Oh, it's another erratic fish. Double figure mirror. Right, there's my net. Hanging up here to dry. And another one. Crikey. God blimey. I think it could be another £20 mirror.